Hello guys, welcome back to automobile reviews video, and now I am going to give you a new video which is 8 months ownership review experience of this cycle Firefox Typhoon. Now I am going to give you the highlights. Okay, the first main topic is the initial cost and the initial bill of this cycle, and second I'll provide you some details about the dealership, from where I took which shop and what was the stuff, like that. And next I'm going to give you what under total maintenance cost I have got, that is in servicing, lubing, maintenance, etc., like that. And at last I'm going to tell you each and every parts that I've experienced on this cycle, and I'm going to give you a positive and negative both sides of each and every parts of this cycle. So this video is going to be a 8 month ownership review. So starting from the front, this cycle tires wise, positives, it is a very good tire. It is durable also, which I not expected from this performance cycle, but it is durable point of view and performance point of view, and it is a very good tread pattern and perfect off-road and on-road tires. But the negatives, can you see here dirt? The dirt on this, after going on road, it will clear off, but the dirt inside this thread pattern never clear off, and we should wash, and this becomes a huge headache when we drive on this type of conditions. Next, coming to this black parts, can you see my cycle color combination? I like it so much. Black, 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 and this all black stuff, black, like these and all black parts looks very good on this blue color cycle. But the negative is that it becomes very dirty, more than you expected. You think it to be clean, but after driving in little wet or some dusty condition, it becomes so unnice that you should really wash it off. So these black parts look nice, but this one become very dirty easily. Next, coming to the hydraulic brakes. Hydraulic brakes. Hydraulic brakes are very good, very performance oriented, more bite point, and you can brake from very fast distance to zero in few seconds. So this is a very good brake setup. But the problem in hydraulic is that after repeated braking, that is after repeated braking, liquid, this liquid started to get squeezed, and some squeezy noises here after on when you're at speeds like 50 km/h and you brake some 5 times repeatedly, and some squeaky noises start from here. I went to the dealership and asked what is that problem, and they said that that the liquid becomes like squeezy and bubbles, and so it makes us after repeated braking. He said that no problem, you can brake how much ever you want, just the noise is the problem, which I don't like. But no problem, you can adjust for this type of performance of the brakes. But I said you the negative of these brakes. Now next, coming to the shock absorber. Shock absorber, as I said you in many videos, it is very rich and perfect setup for this type of cycle. The negative though, this shock absorber becomes very dirty. Like when this cycle goes down in and come out, the inside oil or grease, some like stuff gets sticky on here, and dust, and it attracts more dust, and it becomes full area becomes something dust and muddy, which I don't like. Regular cleaning is required for this type of cycle. Next, coming to the handlebar. The handlebar positive is that it looks very good, neat, nice and sophisticated feeling, and nice complex feeling. But the negative is that now you can see some small areas like this and all. So much of dust it collects that it feels very unnice to ride only this cycle. That much dust. Regular cleaning is required for this part also. And as you can see, there is no bell here. I have not installed the bell because after I installed bell, I saw one scratch here, and I felt that many cycle become rust due to the corrosion, and this cycle will also spoil because of that bell. So I have not installed it. That is the positive. And negative is that in traffic problem, you can understand how can I ride this cycle without a bell. I should simply go behind the walking people. Okay, leave just let's adjust for the good maintenance of this cycle. Next, coming to the body. One advantage of this expensive cycle is that there is no sticker. Full name, the alphabets which is type 1, all is painted properly. The perfect. This is a matte color paint and it's a very quality paint. And these are no sticker. This means that when the cycle becomes old also, and when you keep it in extreme rainy condition also, the sticker will not remove and leave some stains. It is a perfect finish paint. The negative is that this matte blue color paint same attracts more dust than you expected. I actually regularly on 2 days once I clean this cycle to keep it in this tip top condition. And also here, because of this no mudguard, I have not installed any mudguards because it will absolutely spoil the look of the cycle. So it collects a lot of dust and mud down there, but I have cleaned now, but it collects more dust and particles, foreign particles like that. Next, as you can see, there is no bottle holder. I have not installed the bottle holder because cost wise also, and also lightweight part of view also, because who will carry 1 liter of water there, increasing weight on the cycle. And negative is that on when I go on long rides, it becomes very difficult for me in case of thirst. Next, okay, now I was talking about the stand, and I have said you the positive is that this center locking wheel helps when you are locking your wheels like that. When I'll show you the demonstration. Now when you you should stand your cycle like this. This pedal attached to the stand, and this cycle will locks, and this stand will not let your cycle roll down backwards on a uphill like that. Look, I'm pushing this cycle and it is not rolling backwards. So this stand is a good feature when you like this MTB, because when you go up a mountain and you stand up the cycle uphill and this locks and does not let your cycle roll. This is a very good feature. But on road, when I stand near my houses and like that, this automatically locks and it irritates a lot while moving off, or when you're reversing your cycle like that. So this is negative point of this stand. Next, coming to this no rear shock absorber part, conquering all terrain. Yes, Firefox, correct. This part has no rear. Positive, it increases the stiffness and rigidity of this cycle, but when you jump the cycle, or when you go through very damaged roads, this rear jumps off and it is very bouncy feel for the cycle, and you feel very uncomfortable to ride. So this is the negative point of view of this no rear shock absorber. And coming to the seats, positive is that it is a very lightweight and performance oriented seats, and negative is that it is uncomfortable because of its very rigid and small seat. Coming to the rear tires, rear tire also same positive, very good and nice, performance oriented, but the negative is that it also collects dust. And the rear brakes problem is that it is very good and bitey when you brake, but when you brake hard, this locks up and there is no friction here, and this locks off and it scripts and create damages to the tires. It does not rubs off completely, but there is some white patches and damages when you brake really hard. You should manually act as a ABS and control your braking force to maintain the rear braking force. So this is the negative. Brake wise, same hydraulic brakes. Now coming to the rear shock absorber. The shock absorber, positive wise, it is a very good shock absorber, quick, no lag, and a proper positive click sound response while you change gears. Negative is though, you should need to maintain it properly, you should clean it regularly, you should lube it, and this gearbox is very sensitive. When someone hit or by mistakenly hit or crash something, it is very sensitive and you should always take care of that. Otherwise it will broke and it can cost you up to 1,500. Next, coming to the friction wise, this is a very good friction, and you can use the friction regularly, and it is a very good positive response, same as that rear. Both are the same drivetrain, but the negative is that when you mistakenly now example, you should change gears here, and when you mistakenly not properly press the button, or when now the travel distance of the pedal is 100% you think, and you press some 70% or more than 100%, this does not change the gear, and there is a very creaky bad noise from the cycle, and it feels really uncomfortable while you damage this expensive cycle. So you should be expert while changing the friction. So this is the positive and negative part of the friction. So I think I covered all the part, guys. So this is the complete 8-month positive and negative experiences on the different parts of the cycle. I hope you like it, guys. Now I'm going to tell you, I have found a new place for the review, guys. Check out. How is the place? This place is more peaceful, more comfortable to review, and nice place to review than the other ones I did. So now onwards, new reviews, guys. Okay, now back to the topic. I'm going to tell you now the overall cost of maintenance I got in this cycle. So total of 3 repairs I got on this cycle. First one is that I have went for the brake alignment. Is that this brake is there now. This is disc brake, as you know, and the caliper is there now. The caliper, this caliper inside bushes is there now, like this, which holds the disc brake. It frequently changes of the alignment, means that wait, I'll show you it. Imagine these two fingers are the calipers which will hold the brakes. It will be like this, no? Sometimes it becomes like this. One side it rubs off continuously, and another side there is a huge gap. This problem comes, and while you are not braking also, the braking force is always generated, and there is a friction while riding your cycle. I ask why this problem comes is that at high speeds, how I drive with the cycle, and you brake it very harshly, frequently the alignment changes of the bushes. So he said that it's a no problem. If you do this type of high speed runs, you regularly come and service your cycle with the disc brake alignments, no problem. But this one changes, and it very irritates, like squeaky noises comes, and while you are driving at straight lines, it creates friction and you can't get up speeds. So this was one 2 times I went. Actually, when I took the cycle, the owner said that 3 months I will get free service, and I used that free service for this alignment of disc brake. Now I will give you a little demonstration of the squeaky noise when the alignment changes. So this noise irritates a lot, but it can be changed when I go to the dealership and they change the alignment of the bushes. This gearbox shifter is there, no? Here downside nut was loose, and here also nut was loose, and I went it and I got it in a free service, 3 months service free, and I tightened it. And I also asked why it loosened, and is that due to more number of gear shift. Actually I do more number of gear shift than others, so it loosened off early, and that is also can be maintained by regularly tightening of the nut. And third service was, as I said you, I met with an accident, guys, and the Shimano broke off, and I installed a new one, this gearbox. So it costed me around 1500 rupees, and this did not came under free service, as you know already. And I installed a new one. This is the total cost, free, and this one was the total. Owning this cycle for 8 months costed me about 1500. That also not a maintenance cost, it is a repair cost. So absolutely zero maintenance cost till 8 months now. And next one I am going to tell you about, you need to lube this cycle using lube or lube cleaner. First you should use that spray bottle. It will come spray bottle which you want, means you can check out the description box below. you should first spray the cleaner, and after 3 minutes all the dirt will wipe off, and you should spray the oil for the maintenance. If you want to check out the video of the total cleaning process of this cycle and lubing of this cycle using that both spray, you can wait till next Sunday. I will upload it. So for that, subscribe below for my channel and please give it a like if you like it. And next, so that spray can cost you up to 600 1200 no, both costed you around 600 rupees. So once you spend in 600 rupees, you can maintain that both spray up to 2 years, and this is a very good bargain for this type of cycle. And it spray increases the performance of the cycle and no friction, and also you can increase the life of the chain, and it was a good. So total cost 1500 of this, and lube is 600. So at now for this 8 months I have expenditure of about 2100. So it is a very good bargain for this 32,000 cycle. So initial cost of the cycle was 32,000, and I took it in the Firefox dealer only. I went to the Firefox dealership, and this was the high trending cycle at that time, and I took it for 32,000 rupees. And I took this lock also for 200 rupees, and they gave me bill for 100 rupees, which I not used, as you know. So that's it guys. Please give a subscribe, and please give a like if you like it, and share to my friends. Thank you guys. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Bye.